Hello everyone. Welcome to my live today. It's Tuesday, which is sort of weird, right? To have a live on Tuesday. I'm not usually live on Tuesday, but going forward, I will be. So I'm very excited. What is the deal? I'm just getting comments set up here on my iPad, you guys. So going forward, I'm going to be doing a live on Tuesdays. So we have lots to talk about today, and we're going to make a card. Let me just find where I'm live here so I can see comments. Yay. Good morning, Martha. Tammy, Debbie, good morning. Hi, Elizabeth. Good morning. My mom's here. My mom's still here at the house. We're putting in the bathroom floor today. So you may hear some stuff happening. I don't know how graphic it will be. My husband tends to get annoyed doing these kinds of things. So it might be a little colorful at times. Hopefully it won't be. I just said to him, can we try not to be frustrated? But, you know, he's having to remove the toilet and stuff, so it's just not fun. But the floor will look great when we get it in. So it's kind of our last big project, and then we'll be kind of finished with everything. So that will be good. So welcome, you guys. Happy Tuesday and Happy New Year, which is kind of funny to say, right? It is the Stampin' Up! New Year. So Stampin' Up! Runs on a fiscal year. So that means it's really weird that right smack dab at the beginning of October, I am celebrating, of sorts, a new year. And it's kind of fun. It's kind of sad. It's kind of exciting. It's a little bit of some mixed emotions because everything starts over. So today is the day. It is a fresh start, and that is exciting, but it is also very hard to see all the work that you've done for the last 12 months kind of reset, and that can be hard, right? So I'm excited, and I have some fun things planned. So I wanted to chat with you. My plan was to be on camera face-to-face with you guys today, but I had a little bit of a difficult night. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced cramps in the tops of your feet. It is not a pleasant thing, and I had some really severe ones last night, and so I'm sort of tired, and I don't feel like putting on makeup. So we're just going to see my hands. But my hope is that going forward on Tuesdays, you guys will see my face. Elizabeth said that will make a good story of home. Oh, it will, Elizabeth. For those of you that don't know, with my membership group that I have for documenting, we do something every year called Stories of Home, and we document different stories from our home. So that will make a great story, Elizabeth. Thanks for the reminder. The overall results outweigh the language sometimes. Sometimes, right? October 1st is the military fiscal year too. I did not know that, which is odd considering I married a Marine, right? You would think that he would have mentioned that to me. Like, oh, that's not weird, honey. The military runs on that. Oh, so that makes actually more sense now. That's as to why. I know, Deborah, right? They're awful. They are awful, and they're very painful. So I'm slightly exhausted today, but that's okay. There'll be another day to rest, right? Oh, Daisy, Coast Guard wife, 12 years. You were a military wife. Yeah. Oh, how fun. I didn't realize that. So I want to share with you guys some things that'll be going on. I have some mail to share with you guys here that I have. And then we're going to make a card. So I'm going to go through this sort of a little bit fast. The first thing that you guys have been looking at is my ordering special for October. We are stocking up on adhesive. I felt like because it was the beginning, the beginning of my year, my Stampin' Up! Year, it's always a good idea to stock up on adhesive. when I am thinking about and trying to do ordering specials for you guys, my hope is always that it's something useful. I don't want to just be like, oh, here's, a pack of paper, here's something else to throw on your craft desk. I'm always trying to think of what can I offer you guys that will be also helpful to you. So I thought it would be fun to kick off the new Stampin' Up! Year by stocking up on adhesive. So when you order $65 or more from me this month, you're going to use this host code right here, and you are going to get these items here. So it will look like this, just so everybody is aware. The snail adhesive will be out of its package. You will get a brand new mono liquid glue, okay, brand new. This is a brand new snail. It's just out of its original packaging. And then you will get one set of regular dimensionals and then one set of mini dimensionals, and the mini dimensionals will be in the black dimensionals that are in the holiday catalog, so you can try those out and see if you like them. And then it will all come packaged just like this, and it will be sealed. Everything will be new. It just will be unpackaged so that I can send it to you guys in a nice package, and you'll have a thank you card right in there. So that is the ordering special for October. If you have any questions, let me know. $65 order or more. Okay, let me catch up on comments really quick. He hasn't had time to say anything yet. I know. He's struggling with one part of it. Oh, Carol, they're awful. Leg, ankle, foot cramps. Ugh. Yeah, I could barely walk last night. Twice I was in tears. I mean, I would rather give birth to another baby than experience the kind of foot cramp I had last night. I was in tears. Yes, adhesive is always something you can use, right? I love it. Okay, so let me just share with you a few other things that I got in the mail this week before we jump in and do our card. So I got this book. I have this on audio. I pre-ordered it when it came out on audio, so I've been listening to it. But I wanted to have a copy of it. I'm a highlighter. I highlight my books. I write notes in them. And this is full of so much goodness that I wanted a copy to take notes in and write in. So I got this, and I'm so excited. I love Marie Folio. She's probably one of the biggest influences on my business. And so I love this. So I got that. It was not that expensive considering the book just came out. And then the other thing, I got a couple Stampin' Up! Goodies. I got some of this black ribbon. These are a couple items that I threw on, I don't know what order it was. This is the black ribbon that is in the Halloween items in the back of the catalog. It is gorgeous. I'm going to order another roll of it. It is scalloped on one end. It is you get 10 yards. And what are we calling this? Scalloped edged ribbon, and it is fabulous. So we're going to need to use this soon on a project. I have it sitting out to show you guys. I got a beautiful card from Martha. She sent me a little thank you card. I sent her one of the notebooks because a couple weeks ago I shared some notebooks I got, and she was loving one of them, and I sent her one. And so she sent me a nice thank you card, and I loved getting that in the mail, so I wanted to show it. I thought it was so super cute. So there's that. This is for Chris, who I'm not sure is on here today. She is on my team, and she helps me out with a lot of things. She does a lot of things on our team Facebook page, and so I like to get her little treats every quarter. And so this quarter, this is what she picked out. This is a bundle. It's the mini punches, and then this is the every season stamp set. So I'm excited to give that to her. And then a couple other things that I got. I did get my paper pumpkin, and we're going to take a look at it. We're going to open it up and look at it. But I wanted to show you guys, I have my Ali Edwards product that came for last month. I haven't even had a chance to get into it and put it all away. This is just some memory keeping items. I love that Ali Edwards sends these one of these kits come in this polka dot zipper pouch. I am a sucker for a pouch, you guys. You know, I cannot have enough of that. And so I got her kit this month. The focus is family, or last month, the focus was family and October. So I'm going to put all of that up today. And then I got my paper pumpkin. So I want to show you guys this because I ordered 2 refills of this paper pumpkin kit this morning, because this morning I ordered the brand new trimmer and a brand new fun product that's coming out in November. I ordered both of those, and there will be fun things coming up with that. And I will definitely show you the trimmer when it gets here, and I'll do a walkthrough of it and we'll chat about it. But I wanted to show you guys my paper pumpkin kit we got this last month. So this kit is available. You can get the refill kit or you can get the past kit if you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber. So the fun thing about Paper Pumpkin is once you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, you can get the refill kits and you can get the full kits when they're available. So this morning I ordered 2 refill kits and we're going to open this up and look at it. But I have a really fun offer for October for you guys for Paper Pumpkin. So if you're not familiar, what is Paper Pumpkin? You get this beautiful box. Sometimes it's just an orange box that says Paper Pumpkin. Sometimes it's a really fun decorative box. This month it's a decorative box. You get this box in the mail each month, and it is filled with a fun crafting project. So I think the price went up a little bit. So I think I'm going to have to double check on this because it's been so long since I looked at the price. I think it's around $22 or $24 a month. It was $20, but I think it went up a couple dollars. So I don't want to quote the wrong price and then somebody be upset. But that includes shipping when you sign up monthly. Okay, so you sign up monthly and it comes to you. Thank you, Martha. It's $22 now a month. I'm so sorry that I didn't know that right. I should have looked up the price. So it comes right to you. You get your box, you get your goodies, which is so fun, right? And then you just get it every month and it's a fun project. Or you can get it prepaid. So you can get prepaid 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, or 1 year. And I will put those links in the description of this video everywhere you're watching it as soon as I'm done with the video, okay? So my fun offer this month is anybody who signs up to get Paper Pumpkin, you do the monthly subscription. When you sign up, you are going to get a package in the mail from me with 10 handmade cards in it. These are all cards that I have made. You guys may have seen these cards. They may have been on a Facebook Live. There's a variety in here. So you get 10 of them. They're different ones that I've done. They're not all holiday. Like this one's holiday, but this one's not. So you can see they're all different ones that I've done. I have packaged, well, my mom did. Let's not lie. I didn't do it. My mom did. My mom sat and went through all of my handmade cards and she put together packages. I think I have over 20 of them ready to go. And when you sign up for my Paper Pumpkin, I'll put the link in again. It has to be the monthly subscription, or if you do the 6 month or 1 year subscription, prepaid subscription, you'll get a package of handmade cards. So I have a whole bunch of them. And like I said, they're all different. They're not all, this particular pack has Halloween on the top, but they're all different. So I have a whole bunch of these and I want to send you some handmade cards. So if you sign up with my Paper Pumpkin, that's what you're going to get. Some handmade cards because I just have too many of them. That's what happens. I make a ton of them and I don't have enough to get, I have too many. I end up having too many laying around and they're just too pretty to go to waste. So when you sign up, the next kit that you get will be the Winter Wonderland kit. You have to sign up by October. Okay, so it's like a double box kind of thing, okay? So when you sign up by September or by October 10th, you're going to get this box here. And then if you've signed up, then this will be the next box. If you sign up by November 10th and you miss this one, you'll get this one. Okay? So this is coordinating kits. They will be card kits and envelopes. And then the November kit will contain tags. And you'll see me make cards with the tags because I don't need tags. So you'll see me make cards with those. And so it says each kit is all exclusive. It can stand alone, but we think you'll want both of these holiday season kits. So it will be really fun to see this. So you'll want to sign up by October 10th to get this box. And then if you don't sign up for this one, by November 10th. But I really, really would love you guys to sign up by October 10th. You'll get these beautiful boxes and then 10 handmade cards. Okay? So there is that. So here is the paper pumpkin kit for this month. I'm not going to make this. I'm just going to show you guys what it is. And I got just the refill kit. So when you get the kit, you always get a stamp set. And you always get a Stampin' Spot. This month, the Stampin' Spot is Gorgeous Grape. And the stamp set, this says Trick or Treat, Toxic Treats, Bon Appetit, Happy Halloween. Eat If You Dare. And then the little skeleton guy, he's cute. He's not scary. So that's nice. Okay, I had to turn my fan or my heater. I was getting overheated. Okay, so then these are the little treats. They're little boxes. And then there's tags and things in here. Let's just open one so you can see. Now, if you're thinking like, oh, that's great, but you know, I don't need treats. I don't need to do treats, or I don't have any, you know, I'm using these for my kids, but you may think like, oh, I don't, you know, have anything that I would need treats for. My answer to that is there's always somebody that you can find to give treats to. You can give them to your bank. You can give them to the grocery store people when you go. Nobody's going to be sad if you give them a little treat. And it's not a nice, kind thing to do. Or the other thing that you can do, and I've seen lots of people do this, is they just take these treat boxes, they cut them up, they use them on cards. There's lots of creative things that you can do, and I try to share in my VIP group once a month a bunch of different ideas that you can do with your paper pumpkin. So I feel like there's always something that you can do. You can also pause your subscription if you would like. You can, there's always ways. I've in the past offered to purchase if somebody wasn't using something. You know, so it is so much crafty goodness. Hey, Cheryl, I am so glad you popped on here because I have a package that's coming to you. I have 2 blends for you. Your package got lost in a basket and I just found it. I totally thought I sent it to you. So I'm sending you your 2 blends, and then I'll have another little treat in there as a I'm sorry I lost your package. I'm glad you popped on here. So I bought 2 refill kits. I'm going to do these for Andrew's class and Violet's class. Wendy has requested I don't do it for Macy's class because she's doing it for Macy's class, and Macy and Kayla are in the same class. So I'm going to do something different for Kayla, which is totally fine. I don't mind doing that because I have 2 other kids to use this kind of stuff with, and she only has the one. So I don't mind. We have another friend that is in Kayla and Macy's class. Georgie is in Kayla and Macy's class. And then Angie is in Andrew's class. And I'm sure Jen will probably do paper pumpkin treats as well, the same ones. If not for Kayla and Macy's class, probably for Andrew's class. So I never worry about it, but I know Wendy does sometimes. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Let me catch up on comments. Yeah, the paper pumpkin is a lot of fun. Deborah said, my 9-year-old daughter saw mine on the table, immediately sat down and started putting them together. Did all of them by herself without looking at the instructions. They are so easy. They come with colored or not colored, but they come with instructions. So you can put them together, and then they're super easy. It's always fun getting the stamp set and the ink spot. So it would be a great time to try it out since I'm sending out packages of cards for signing up. So I'll put the link in the description. Okay, so a couple things I just wanted to go over really quick, you guys, and then we're going to make a card. We're going to use this sketch. A couple things I just want you guys to know what I'm focusing on this year. So I have my club, my Ink It Up and Create club. That will be a huge focus for me this year. I will have one mini class a month that will come out. And then I will have one ordering special a month, and then my paper pumpkin. So that's the only things that I'm focusing on this next year are those kind of 4 main things. I would like to grow my paper pumpkin subscribers. I would like to have some fun with that. I would like to grow my Ink It Up and Create stamp club. That's going really well, and it's been a lot of fun. It's a lot... not a lot less stressful in a bad way, but it's just, it gives me some stability in what I'm doing and I can focus on. So that's nice. And then I will have one mini class that will come out kind of the middle of the month. That has been really popular with you guys. And this month I will be upping those kits to 14 pre-made kits. So 3 times now I've done a mini class and they've sold out immediately. Like within a day, I've sold out all 10 kits. So I'm going to up that now to 14 because it seems to be going well and you guys are liking that. So that'll come out in the middle of the month. And then I'll have one ordering special for the month. I'm just trying to make it as simple as possible for you guys so that you can benefit the most. So I will be sending out an email today that will go out. I always do like a mass main email that is not like I do 2. So you may get 2 from me. They're from different places. So you may get 2 from me if you're signed up to get my email. I'll put that link in here as well. So I know that's a lot today, you guys, and thanks for hanging in with me while we chatted about all of those things. So let's get started and make this. I'm going to follow this sketch. This is a sketch every other Monday in our team group. We do something called Mix It Up Monday, and we post a card sketch and then a color combo, and then you can use that card sketch or just the color combo, or you can do both. And today what I thought I would do is just use the card sketch, and I'm a little nervous because I have nothing planned for this, so we're gonna see how this goes. I want to use Harvest Hellos, and then I want to use the Come Gather Together designer paper. So I'm gonna pick, I really would love to use this paper here. So I think that will be good for that sheet. And then I think I need one other maybe design to go with this. I'm thinking maybe this piece. What's on the back of this? Let's look. Oh yeah, it's the feathers. Okay, so I'm going to use these 2 pieces of the designer paper. We're using this stamp set, and we're going to try to follow this sketch pretty close to the way it looks. So let's grab, I think I'm going to grab mint macaroon as my card base. And then I think I'll do the pumpkin. I think I'll do like Cajun Craze and pumpkin pie. So I don't know how this is going to go, you guys. This could be a really bad deal. So let's put the sketch right up here so you guys can see it. The nice thing about this sketch is it has measurements. So that's nice. Okay, so then we're going to cut this piece at 3 by 4.5. Then we're going to cut this piece at 2.5 by 3.5. Okay, and then what I want is a piece of Cajun Craze. And luckily I have some scraps on my desk. Okay, so then this is a 1 inch. I think that means 1 inch by 1 inch. Sometimes you guys have seen me not follow. In fact, I'm going to do this 1 by 1.5 just so I have room to cut my thing. And then let's do pumpkin pie. So sometimes I don't follow these sketches perfectly. Okay, so we have this. Oh, that was 2 pieces of cardstock. Whoops. I thought that cut weird. And then this is by 3. So I'm going to do 3 1/4 just so I have room to cut that flagged piece. Okay, so now what I want to do, oh, and then we have a, you know, so instead of doing the circle, I'm going to do the pumpkin. We're going to see how that works out. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys something fun. Okay, so let's grab I didn't clean that stamp. Friday night we had our paper party and I did not clean that stamp. If you were at the paper party on Friday night, give a little shout out. Let me know how much fun you had. This paper party was really fun because I was able to go up to Wendy's and we were able to craft together, which was so fun. And this is something that we did at the paper party. So what I'm doing is I'm going to color my pumpkins with my blends on colored cardstock. And I cannot remember if I've showed this here. I know we did it at the paper party. But I don't know if I've just done it normal. So I'm taking my dark paper pumpkin. I stamped on paper pumpkin cardstock. I stamped in Cajun Craze. I'm taking my dark paper pumpkin and I'm just going over where the lines are. Just like that. And then what I'm going to do is take my light paper pumpkin and fill it in. And you think, well, that doesn't even look like it does anything. Like, it doesn't look like, what's the point of doing that? But when the blends start to dry, you're going to see this really fun look. And you don't have to be terribly careful because you're on colored cardstock. So you're totally fine. I did not earn the incentive trip, you guys. I just saw that question come in. Laura, I did not. I was incredibly close. I missed it by about 3,000 points, which was about $500 in sales. Oh, good. My mom's getting to work finally. That's good. I'm so happy to see that. No, I'm just kidding, you guys. I got to give my mom a hard time because she helps us a lot. So if I didn't give her a hard time, she wouldn't know what to do. Okay, so my mom left. Let's see. Yeah, right. He's got that Marines can't handle anything. That's what he's always telling me. It's okay, you guys. It's totally okay that I didn't make it. I thought I would not make it by a lot more. So it just is one of those things. It was a hard Stampin' Up! Year for me. Between my surgery and the medication that I was on, it just was a little bit harder than other Stampin' Up! Years. And that's okay. That happens. So the most important thing is that I'm doing what I love. I'm hanging out with you guys. I'm creating, I'm crafting, and that's so important to me. And, you know, there's another year. There will be another trip. There will be another year. And I'm okay with it. I appreciate everybody's support and cheering me on. Kathy, oh, you didn't have internet to join on Friday night for the paper party. Wendy and I we can sometimes be pretty funny. I'm glad you caught the replay. So there will be another paper party, and that will feature a paper share. Wendy and I are talking about adding some classes to that. So some 3D classes, maybe some memory keeping classes to it. We really would love to really grow it and hang out with more of you. So I will also have a link to that. When I'm done, I'm going to have a full link, and this video will go out in email, and it will go up on my YouTube channel for the new year. Okay, so we have this. I'm going to do this design here. And then you guys know I struggle with putting things sideways. I am too, like, not precise, but like, I just like things straight. I like things to match. I don't have the personality to do crazy stuff with crafting. Okay, so I'm going to put this sort of over to the side, and I guess it's down now because I put adhesive on it. And then this piece here, they want us to turn it like so. Okay, I'm going to do it, you guys. I'm just going to do it. Okay. Turn it here. Okay, now this one, so I feel like it is too big from the photo. So I'll trim this down, but I'm going to do, and then this goes underneath like so. So they want it like this is what I'm gathering, okay? So I think I'm going to have to put a sentiment here because we're going to use the circle as the, can you guys see the sketch? Oh yeah. I'm just about off camera, but the sketch isn't. So then we're going to use the pumpkin here. So I'm definitely going to pop this pumpkin up. So let's use some dimensionals and pop the pumpkin up. This is way, way outside my comfort zone, you guys. The sketch. It's really, really layered. It has some funky turns on it. Okay, so see how when the pumpkin dries, do you see the cool sort of shading that you get? And I was not careful at all with those blends, you guys. And it comes out so cool. So we're going to stick this right here. So that's where the circle would be. The next thing we're going to do is grab some Wink of Stella, because I think that's going to look awesome over this pumpkin. I think this Wink of Stella is almost dead. That happens to me a lot since I use them a lot. Okay, so there's that. So then I think we need a sentiment here. And I think I'm going to do welcome back. So the other thing that happened recently, one of the teachers at the kids' school, Mr. Peterson, I think you guys have probably heard me talk about Mr. P. He is by far our very favorite teacher of all time. All three of my children have had him. He teaches first grade. Kayla started out with him when I stopped homeschooling and I put her into school. It was the first teacher. I'm going to stamp this right above me so I'm not quite on camera right now, guys. He was the first teacher. It didn't come out great. That's why I wanted to do it right above me. He's the first teacher we had, and he is one of those teachers that he's a phenomenal teacher. We love him. And about 3 weeks ago, he was hit by a car on his bicycle. And he's okay. He's okay. But he broke ribs, and he's been out of school, which has been devastating because it's the beginning of school. And so he basically was like in his class for a week, basically. And then this happened. And I'm just trimming this down so it's actually 1 inch. So he had some broken ribs, and we have obviously, like, we've donated to his family so that they could do some meal kits and stuff, because then his wife had just had surgery on her foot. So their family has just been through a lot, and he will be back to school next week. He'll be back, and I am looking forward to him getting back and seeing him. So I think I'm going to give this card to him. And I've told him that I would volunteer in his classroom, even though I don't have any kids in his class anymore, but that I would, because I volunteered last year and helped when Andrew was in there. And so I've told him that I would help out if he needed somebody to, like, make copies or anything like that. Like, just, doing little stuff like that could help him. But I'll be so excited when he is back, because it has been, it's so hard when that happens, and it's stressful. And we just love him. We consider him and his family. I still give him treats and stuff, even when I don't have kids in his class. Like, I'll give him, he's just a great teacher. He's really made a difference in, in our life and my kids' life. So I'm just stamping that little leaf with garden green, and I just grabbed a green. I think this is garden green, but I'm not sure. So we're just going to cut these out, and then we'll put these on the card. And I think that will finish it up. And this will be a perfect card, I think, to give him next week when he gets back. This is set. I feel like you guys have got to be tired of me using this set and the Come Gather Together set with the other pumpkins, because I have used this so much. I didn't even want this set, and I haven't even used the apples. Like, I haven't even used it as an apple, because you can do the apple and the slice. I haven't even used it yet for that. I've only used the pumpkin, and it is such a fabulous set. It's the set I chose to give away at our paper party on Friday, because it's so much fun. And who knew? I didn't even want this one. This is one I'll probably never get rid of. Okay, so we are just cutting this out. I don't know if I'll need 2 or not. Like, do you think I need 2? Yeah, I guess I could do 2. I don't love the garden green, like with the colors of this, but I have an idea how to kind of tie it together. Hey, Chris. I didn't see you pop on here earlier. Okay. And then I'm going to put a little dimensional right under there, because I wasn't sure if that would hang off or not, and I feel like it does. So I feel like I can stick that right there. Oh, you can see a tiny corner. Let's push it. That's the great thing about the dimensionals. You can really manipulate them. Okay, so the sketch has 3 little dots right there. So in order to tie this green in, I'm going to grab Okay, you guys will have to help me decide. Well, I was going to do green because that ties in. Okay, so the next thing I want to do, we're just really going to bling up this card, okay? So I'm going to take this crystal shimmery effect and we're going to put it on the leaves. And this is going to puff up the leaf and it's going to make it look like an enamel dot. So it's white right now, but when it dries, it will dry clear. So I don't think we need the sketch anymore. We know what the card looks like. Okay. And then it'll give it some shimmer. And then what we're going to do is we're going to test this. So this is Nouveau Crystal Drops. And what we're going to do... Yeah, I think that that's a pretty close green to that leaf. Don't you guys think? And so what I'm going to do, because the sketch has 3 dots over here. This came out a little faster than I meant for it to. Okay. So that is the sketch, and I followed it exactly, which I don't normally do, right? I usually don't do that. And then I will put a piece of white cardstock inside the my little guy here keeps falling. I have this little emoji. I love emojis. They're my favorite. And I have this, it's on a pencil. It's like a pen, but I just keep it over here on my desk. I call this little guy Jack. I don't know why, but he keeps falling. So I'll do a piece of white cardstock inside, and then I'll give that to Mr. P when he gets back next week. And I'm actually really excited that I followed this sketch perfectly. I mean, it's not a circle, I guess. It's a pumpkin, but I mean, as far as like the layout and even the dots and this, like I followed the measurements and everything. So I really love it. I know I love the Nouveau drops. I don't use them enough. You know, I had to have all of them and I got a bunch of the colors and I just don't use them enough. Probably because they're not directly in front of me. They're kind of over to the side of me, but that ended up matching perfectly, and I feel like it kind of pulls this green out. So I'll have to let this dry for quite a while because those are pretty thick dots. That is the sketch and the card for today. Thank you guys so much for joining me on a Tuesday. I'm excited that I'm doing these lives on Tuesdays and Fridays now. Hopefully next week I'll be able to face the camera. I won't be so tired. And you guys will be able to chat face to face, right? So I hope you enjoyed this. I will be sending that email out. Make sure if there's any of the things that I talked about, click on the links in the description. I will fix that right now when I get done. And then don't forget that this month, all month long, when you order from me, you will get a little bag of adhesives. You will get 4 different adhesives. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I will catch you guys on Friday.